Imagine showing up at the airport with your visa in hand only to be deported because of your social media posts. Those fears are very real because it's part of the most sweeping immigration crackdown the US has seen in decades, embedded deep within President Trump's 2025 domestic policy bill.
The yeas are 218, the nays are 214. The motion is adopted.
This is another episode in our series unpacking Trump's policy agenda. And today we're diving into what this bill does to immigration and border security. Let's start with the most iconic and controversial promise. The wall. Trump's new bill allocates $46.6 billion to build 701 miles of wall and 900 miles of river barriers along the US-Mexico border. That's over 3 times what was spent in his first term. It also includes steel fencing, floating barriers in rivers, water-based obstacles, and surveillance tech like motion sensors. Supporters say it will secure the border. Critics say it's a symbolic, costly fix with limited impact. Next up, detention and enforcement. The bill pours $45 billion into expanding detention facilities, increasing capacity to 100,000 detainees, more than double today's level. It also funds 18,000 new ICE and Border Patrol agents, nearly tripling current staffing to ramp up mass deportations. But with vague detention standards left to the Department of Homeland Security, concerns over oversight and human rights are growing. Also, Trump's bill does not just rely on federal muscle, it recruits the states and the military too. The Senate bill offers $13.5 billion for state and local immigration enforcement and up to $5 billion for military support, including troops at the border, temporary migrant camps, and deportation logistics. This effectively militarizes immigration policy and, building on his first term travel bans, Trump's new proclamation restricts entry from 12 very high-risk countries, including Afghanistan, Iran, Libya, and Somalia, and imposes partial restrictions on 7 more. National security is the rationale, but critics say it targets predominantly Muslim countries and mirrors previous discriminatory policies. Here's when it gets even more controversial. The bill proposes ideological screening of visa applicants. That could mean rejecting people based on their political beliefs, including if they're deemed Marxist or anti-American. Social media activity would be reviewed and digital footprints would be scanned. Trump's bill also seeks to end birthright citizenship for children born in the US to undocumented immigrants, which is a right protected under the 14th Amendment. And it does not stop at the land border. The bill includes plans for naval blockades along US and Latin American coasts to intercept drug smuggling boats. This could escalate tensions with neighboring countries, especially Mexico and those in Central and South America, who see it as militarized interference. In short, Trump's 2025 bill is not just about building the wall, it's about redesigning the entire immigration system with more money, more enforcement, more surveillance, and far fewer paths to entry. This video is part of our series covering the impact of Trump's policy bill. Don't forget to check out explainers on taxes, healthcare, immigration, and more.